Wednesday live training session. So today we see that the price is a little bit volatile on some pairs. Before I actually give you setups, I need to tell you that I already have an entry. I mean, that is basically an entry, two entries on pound yen position. It is not a big risk for me, but still, it's of course on live account. And here I will show you just for your quick update. Here you can see pound yen entry 146.07 and 146.15. So those are two entries. I'm watching the price. My stop loss will be below the low of the candle, that is 145.74. So that is what I currently have here. Okay, and again, try to trade with low risk. This could be a little bit risky trade, but you see the price is within the channel here. Okay, this is the channel. You have it here. It's a regression, and we have a nice spike here. Also, the price was down. Okay, and if you zoom into 1 hour time frame, the price was oversold. So let's see what will happen. Of course, with this trade, I'm monitoring it, but also the trade that I will be trading is euro dollar. I will show you the setup just before I actually go with the risk disclaimer. So first we need to go through risk disclaimer, then I will show you other setups. Okay, so let's see today what we will have from these setups. I hope that the price will listen to us. We had a great session recap webinar. Really, it was very good. We had good winners. Dollar CAD, euro dollar, both trades came in profit. So let's see. Before I start, as always, okay, patience is the key to trading success. Have in mind that you need to be very patient. Wait for the price to come to you and then enter the price. Try to risk not more than maximum 5% per day. Okay, and risk per trade should be 0.5 to 1%. A risk disclosure statement stating all possible risks associated with Forex market. By accepting the risk, you're also proceeding further with me. And you need to know that Algorand Markets is not responsible for any losses. This is solely my opinion, and I'm trading my personal accounts. CFD and Forex trading are leveraged products, and this webinar is not part of the .co.uk website, but the globaluse.com website. Okay, so have in mind all risks associated with Forex trading. Okay, now another thing that I wanted to tell you, rules and setups. Before we start, we always need to mention rules and setups. We use POC zones, master candle setups, Wu waves, and general, of course, price action. My price action is my trademark. Everything that you see here is my personal opinion and trades. We do market on pending orders. We don't scalp here. Market orders or pending orders are made only if we see the opportunity to get into a trade. No setup, no trade. But have in mind that all these setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and early Friday. We take profits on Friday because investors also do that because they don't want to carry the risk over the weekend. So for intraday and intra-week traders, okay, Friday is a day to take profits, and usually during Friday you will see that trend reverses. Trend usually reverses because of the profit taking. Recommended risk 0.5 to 1% per trade. Don't exceed 2% because you want to trade like professionals, guys. Losing is part of the business, so keep your risk under control. Session recaps are from Monday to Wednesday. Pending orders are valid from Wednesday to Friday. Friday is day to take profits and use profit stops. Okay, so we covered it here. Now this is what I want to see. If you traded session recap setup, long setup also went in profit, and then we had a breakout trade on session recap. So you could have made double profits if you traded session recap, because session recap told us that breakout trade can be done independently of any position. So we had a positional trade and then we had a breakout trade. Now I'm potentially watching euro dollar for a buying opportunity. The thing is that with euro dollar, I don't like particularly how the price is moving. It's very slow. Now let me show you the example here. The price is indeed very slow. Here it is. You see these boxes actually identify previous day trend, and you can see here how the previous day was bullish. Then we also had bullish days. So generally the price is bullish because of this. Okay. And now we are having a retracement, right? The price is oversold. So here is our daily L3. You can see this is daily L3. Weekly L3 is slightly above it. If we go to 4-hour time frame, we can see that the weekly is, you see how the price is actually contained now here around weekly pivot point. On 1-hour time frame, it's even more visible because here the price is, now you see it's very, very, very close, but please have in mind that this is still not the POC zone. The POC zone should be slightly lower. So I want to, now this chart doesn't update. I don't know why it is. Let me just open another chart of euro dollar. Yeah, it's stuck here on the price. I don't know why, but I have other monitor, of course. So I will show you. It's very, very similar template to this one. Okay, so that is the advantage of using different monitors here. Okay, so do you see now? Yeah, you see euro dollar 1 hour. So we have a weekly pivot point. Now the price is slightly at weekly pivot point. If you go to 4-hour, you can also see that it's standing here at weekly, but we have a trend line here. You see, trend line. 1 hour 1 hour shows us actually the upward channel. Okay, so this is the upward regression channel. And it tells me that the price could reject from this spot. So if I want to trade the price, I would prefer the price still, you see, it needs to be lower. It needs to show this. You don't see the screen. Do you see the screen now, guys? Just tell me, give me the confirmation if you see the screen. Yeah, great. So as I said, again, this is the price here. You see, I'm using 2 monitors, so I need to juggle between monitors. So please bear with me. Need to put it here. Okay, like this. So the price should have CCI in the oversold territory. We cannot actually trade the price in no man's land. Now the price is in no man's land here. You see, CCI is still not oversold, and if the price is in uptrend, we want to buy when price is oversold, okay? We don't want to buy when price is in no man's land. I assume that the price will in oversold when it gets here to daily L3 level, okay? Daily L3 level. The question is there a master candle setup? I don't know why this other chart is not updating the price. It's very strange. But let's see. I will try to see. Just give me a few seconds. I don't know why the price is not updating on this template. It should update it, but it's not updating it. That is why I cannot see if there is a master candle setup. Now, I guess the price is updating. It's okay now. So yeah, here there is a master candle setup indeed. But John, you should have traded this setup a while ago. Okay? This was, you see, master candle, and actually this was the master candle, and it broke at the second candle here. Yeah, Roy is saying that I should refresh the chart. Yeah, I did it. It didn't help, but I now closed my template, and then I applied a new chart, a new template. So this is okay now. So guys, you see, I mean, let's see, 1 hour time frame. He had also a master candle set up. So you should have traded it, John, a while ago. Now at this point, this just signifies the range of this master candle here. You can see how the price actually respected the range. 1, 2, 3, 4. This was confirmed the master candle here. 1, 2, 3, fourth candle broke and gave you a great setup. So you should have traded it here. Now I'm not sure that you saw this, but now you see it goes down. So what I would like to see here is the price actually, you see it's still not updating. I don't know why. On 4 hour it is okay, so we will use 4 hour. You see it's weekly L3, and I want it to be a little bit lower. I want it to be actually around 1955. This is the order block here. You see, this is the order block. This is the order block. This is the triple top. Triple top is always the order block. So if the price gets here in between 55 and 48, I assume it could reject. Also, guys, take a look at 4 hour time frame. It's very bullish. And I would say the price is bearish, probably a bit more bearish, only if it breaks this low here. Then we will have actually a potential swing to the lower side. Okay, so the thing here is, let's see, if we get 55 to 45, our entry would be here, and our stop loss would be 19.05. So we will have around 45 pips of stop. Put 1% of risk. I wouldn't suggest more than 1% of risk. The shoulder is resistance here, okay, but watch this. The price is trying to break it. I'm not saying it will or it will not, but watch this trend line also. It's a very strong trend line. And still the price, unfortunately, 1 hour chart does not update. The price is stuck here at 1260. That's nonsense. I don't know why. But you see the price is not updating here. I don't know. This is strange. On 4 hour it's updating. So you see the 4 hour chart. This is the zone here. Yeah, but I also did the analysis on 1 hour. Wait, let me show you the screen. It is actually, this is it. I did it on Forex Street. You could have read it also on Facebook pages. So you see here, guys, 1 hour time frame. This is the POC zone. Close MT4 and start up. Well, let's try that. I mean, it never happened to me in the past, so that is why I'm a little bit confused. Why does it happen? I mean, at the first place, because it never happened to me in the past that one chart is updating, another chart is not updating. But I guess you were right, Roy. Definitely, I should have just to close and to restart the platform. Now it is okay. You see, guys, you have a head and shoulders here. Yeah, first time for everything. Indeed, I agree. So, guys, you see this. This is inverted head and shoulders. I'm really a little bit scared to go short on inverted head and shoulders. I'm afraid, honestly. Watch this. This is left shoulder, this is head, and this is the right shoulder. And this is 4-hour trend line. So that is why I'm saying only below this level, I would assume that the price could turn a bit bearish. Now we see that the price is, it tries to go up, and it tries to close within the range of this Masu candle. Mihai is saying, I can't wait until I meet you on 29 of September in Bucharest. I will come in Temeshwar just to shake your hand and maybe to have a beer with you. Mihai, I would really love to see you and meet you and every one of you. But who told you that I would go to Bucharest? I'm not going anywhere, because I don't know where you get the info that I will come to Bucharest. I don't have any schedule, nor anyone actually invited me to come to Bucharest. So I'm really not sure where you get the info from. So just tell me, Mihai, where did you get the info from? Because I don't know. I'm not coming to Bucharest. Yeah, there will be a webinar. Yeah, but it's webinar. It's not, Mihai, it's not seminar. It's webinar, guys. Yes, with Jack Swagger and Steve Nisson, indeed. Those are webinars, not seminars. You know, guys, it's seminar, not a webinar. So yeah, I no problem. Roy is saying, come to Suriname. Guys, I can come wherever, just, you know, I cannot come by myself. There should be an organizer to organize everything for me. So usually when I come to different seminars, there is an organizer who organizes everything, and mine is just to come and give you the knowledge. I mean, I cannot organize it myself. I really don't have the time. Believe me, guys, I don't have the time for that. Now you see the euro dollar is falling. Let's see. I mean, why not? I will try to trade this. This is my zone. Okay, watch this, guys. A lot of historical buying here. These are historical buyers. At least we can make a scalp swing trade. So if we make an entry here, I assume the price might come to retest this. If it doesn't retest this region, then I would close it. If it goes above it, then still it's okay. Yeah, I mean, also 30-35 is a trend line, but have in mind that if it breaks the trend line, it doesn't have room to, it doesn't have much room to support. It's only 10 pips here. Because if it breaks the trend line, this will be the support. Guys, yesterday's highs and lows are always supports and resistance levels. So if it breaks this trend line, next support is 25, yesterday's low, right? I cannot make a sell here just because the support is very close. For me, it's easier to make a low risk trade, put a stop loss, not risking very, very low risk trade, and see if the price gets there. If it closes within this master candle range, then it has possibility to spike here. But I need to wait for that. I already have 2 positions opened, so do not think that I will over risk. I will only risk what my account allows me. So if I make euro dollar trade, it would be 0.10. This is euro dollar slide, okay, and it will be 45 pip stop, possible 90 to 100 pip of target, but you know, I am always watching, because we are trading on intraday basis, guys. Because we are trading on intraday basis, we need to protect our profits. Now the price is getting close, okay, it's getting close indeed to this zone here. Let's see if it will get into the zone. But don't forget that I still have two trades running also on my pound yen. So that is why I really need to be careful. I don't want to make big risks. I'm not saying that you should make this trade because I made it prematurely, and this is a pin bar rejecting from the middle of regression channel. Now if I zoom into M30 or 1 hour, you can see that basically the price now should spike. If it doesn't spike, then my account will be in a drawdown, but everything according to a risk plan. So let's see what will happen. 1 hour also, you see it's at the bottom here. This is bullish candle. Okay, price went from oversold into normal territory now. So let's see, 4 hour is at support. So if I take the profits, I think it will be here, 147.70, huge risk to reward. But let's see, I'm not saying that it will be that easy because this is very strong price movement. Okay, so let's wait. Now euro dollar is trying to make the entry here. Okay, I will place an order, buy limit 0.10, pending order. Okay, buy 1.155. It's actually, yeah, buy limit order. Let's wait for the price. I'm waiting for the price, but you see it's very close. Maybe the order will be hit. Guys, if you don't have any trade, then it's easier for you to manage it because I have pound yen trade. I cannot. I would probably enter maybe even now because it's only 3 pips. But because I have a pound yen trade, I really need to be careful with my risk. I don't want to over risk. So yes, that is why I'm now keeping this trade as a pending order. 57. Yeah, this is very close to my entry. 56. Yeah, I don't want to miss the entry. So guys, I enter now. Okay, I enter now. This is my entry, euro dollar trade, 55. Very low risk, 45 pip is a stop. So let's see. And of course, running pound yen according to risk management, I'm not exceeding 5% now on this account. So let's see. Euro dollar is now 56 was my entry. It came very close to the zone. And let's see. I'm monitoring the price. Stop loss is 1908. Okay, so yeah, 1908. I mean, whatever happens, I cannot sell supports. That is how I do it. And I will be monitoring the price, of course. Always monitoring the price, not letting it go without control, guys. The biggest mistake with traders is they are not managing their trades according to their risk plan and risk portfolio. So again, if you made profits on session recap on Monday, because session recap trades are valid till today, if you made profits, try to risk the profit only. Do not try to risk your equity. Okay? The thing is, you always try to risk profits that you made. That is always the best thing. I personally traded both long set up on euro dollar on Monday, and I also traded sell, breakout sell. And it was enough concerning that euro dollar range is it's not very low, but you see it's 90 pips only. It's not that high, right? The ATR is not that high. Now, guys, also have in mind that the average true range on the ATR indicator on other pairs such as pound yen is much, much higher. So that is why you need to always take the overall risk into account. So here you see my pound yen, it has 132 pips of the ATR. Okay, so it's a, you see the risk is higher, I mean, with pound yen because of the volatility. Now, how you calculate actually the ATR by using this indicator here? It's not that hard. It's actually very easy. This line here is the ATR projection high. This is projection low. If you measure from this pivot point to this pivot point, that is the actual ATR. You see, from yellow to yellow is the actual ATR. This is the range. So if it breaks the range, these lines will cross above and below respectively. So that is why you need to understand how the ATR is applied. Okay, so I'm monitoring this trade. This is bullish, but yet again, you never know with pound yen. I don't recommend trading pound yen if you are not versed in yen trading, because this pair is the dragon. We call it the dragon. Okay, so that's it. And now, of course, saying this, you need to know that I also have a euro-dollar trade. Okay, 1956 is my entry, 1908 is my stop. I'm watching if the price will break this master candle low. If it breaks it, then the price could spike higher. So that is, I'm monitoring euro dollar now, so of course I will update you if anything, I mean, you will also see it easily on your charts. The reasons are for our bullish trend, 1 hour retracement, price oversold, buyers here, historical, also left shoulder from the inverted head and shoulder, daily L3, a lot of confluence, right? So that is why I bought euro dollar from this spot. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, so the question was about Australian dollar yen. Can I show it? Of course, Australian dollar yen. Now you can, guys, ask me questions. Let's see if we still have some pending maybe order that we can use. I also scanned for potential wool wave setups, and at this point I don't see any wool wave setup. If I see any, of course I will let you know. But here, guys, you had actually a great setup on a wool wave, and that was Australian dollar. I hope that you trade, I hope that you trade wool waves, because wool waves are good. Okay. Wool waves are good, and actually I like to trade it. Here I'm trying to develop also personalized indicator. Also, this is one of wool wave indicators that really works good at, but it's not just wool waves. In order to learn properly how to trade wool waves, you need to understand the ATR indicator, the overall trend assessment, and so on. But this was good, guys. The overall trend was good, uptrend on Australian dollar. Here, my favorite time frame for trading is is M30. I always trade wool waves on M30. That is the best for me. And you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the break of the trend line. I never trade 0.5. unless it's below the ATR. So I trade 1 to 3 line breakout, and this was 1 to 3 line breakout. Watch this. Instantly 36 pips. So the Australian dollar was good to trade wool waves. But because we have live trading webinar, let's stick to our current trade. Euro dollar 12.56, buy position 12.08, stop, possible final target 20.50, 20.44.50. But I'm also monitoring if the price will close inside this master candle range. That is important, very important. Okay, now I will get to, I really have a lot of questions I'm trying to reply, guys. Oof, it's really, you see now euro dollar is now at the exact pending, but we made it at 56. Pound yen is dropping now. I have my stop placed, so I'm monitoring it. Try not to risk more than 5% per day. If you are an experienced trader, if you're a novice trader, go with 2% of risk. What actually, what account allows you. Okay, now, let's see. I really need to reply to questions. Australian dollar yen, bullish, guys. This is bullish. Australian dollar yen, put Fibonacci here. And wait for the confluence. At the first glance, the confluence is here. 87.94 to 88.07. So this is your zone. If it gets there, it could reject. You see the order block here, bullish trend. This is 61.8 or 50. I think this is 50. Yeah, this is 50 retracement. Okay, so this is your zone, and this is 61.8. You see? So 87.90.94 to 88.08. So this is the zone. There, I think it could reject. So let's wait. Okay, euro dollar is trying to push up, and it's going. It's only 1 pip of profit. That's nothing. Yeah. I wouldn't even consider this. Okay. Okay. Now, yeah, let's see. Euro dollar is okay. It's not that bad. I mean, it's trying to reject, but I don't like how pound yen, now it's actually dropping, but still I'm managing my trade. That is why for me it's easier to open 2 positions and then manage my trade by closing, managing the risk. Stop loss will be below the low. Stop loss is 145.70. My entry is 146.07 on this trade. Okay? And I'm still waiting to see what the price will give me. The other trade is slightly higher, but my primary trade was made at 146.07, and my other trade is 146.15. So I would need maybe to close my trade of 0.20 a little bit earlier, but the overall, that is how I manage my account. You don't need to listen to me, of course. Everyone trades differently, but final stop loss, or dead stop, how we call it, is 146.70. So that is why I'm monitoring the price actively on multiple monitors and screens, and I will see how the price behaves, and then I will decide. It might drop, but you see the best entry for this pound yen actually was around 145.60 to 74, because the price actually is in uptrend and it rejected. But this candle, I mean, these were buyers, so it should go more to the upside, but it could be a fake out. Still, I'm not sure. Okay, so that is why I'm careful, very careful, and I'm watching the price, how it behaves. Okay, so that is it. Now this is my euro dollar, still rejecting, only 2 pips, but yeah. If you have any queries, guys, please send an email to me directly and I will reply. Yeah. Next question, Euro New Zealand, then dollar yen. Euro New Zealand, actually, guys, I traded Euro New Zealand today. I made good long entry on Euro New Zealand. Watch this. This was very, very good trade, and I actually traded a scalp swing trade because obviously the price is very bullish on 4-hour, but 1-hour time frame was very, very oversold, and there was a good possibility to trade on a scalp swing. So I think this could go more to the upside unless the price closes below this spot here. Then it will make an M pattern. M bearish. That will be dangerous if it makes an M bearish pattern. Very, very, very dangerous for bulls, because then it could drop straight towards this level here and this level here. Ignacio, can you tweet when you open a position? No, I am not a signal provider. I am a trader and educator, and I want to teach you how to trade. I don't give any signals, and I don't want to do that because everyone has their own merits. What is a good trade? What is not a good trade? So I give you entries, guys. My analysis, what you read on Admiral Markets, on Forex Street, is always exceptionally clear. You don't need to think twice, okay? Because it gives you the zone where entries are made. So you don't need me to give you the signal. I teach you how to fish. Don't forget it. Here is, for example, my analysis of dollar yen yesterday. So this is where we buy. This is where we sell. It's always easy. It's the POC zone. Okay, just go to technical analysis. Euro dollar, guys. What did I say? A euro dollar technical uptrend intact 2-3 days ago. So this is the zone where you make your entries. If this is where you sell it, buy here, sell there. Easy, easy, easy. It can be more easier than this. So yes, so I want you to trade successfully. I want you to trade as professionals. If I give you signals, you won't be trading as professionals. You will be just followers, signal followers. Signal followers are approximately, in my opinion, 60-70% of Twitter users. I don't want you to be a Twitter signal follower. I want you to trade what I teach you. Okay, that is what I want you to do. And fortunately enough, we are trading with the regulated brokers, always. Admiral Markets, my choice. So that is why I always give you the best tools to trade. And don't forget one more thing. This is important, guys. We don't have a lot of webinars like this. I will show you something now. Please sign up for this. If you go to education section and you go to Forex and CFD webinars, on September 19, new exclusive features for MT4 and MT5 Supreme Edition. I want to show you excellent things that other markets did with MT4 and MT5. And also they asked me for advice, okay, people who actually developed these things, useful tools, they asked me about the advice. And I told them few things the Admiral Markets platform should have by default. And they listened to me. So guys, please come here, visit this webinar, because it's always best when you trade with a trader, not with the analyst, but with trader, because analysts cannot know all the good things that traders do. It's not the same. But your advantage is that I am both an analyst and a trader. Okay? I don't just analyze, I trade. So this is it. Education, Forex and CFD webinars, new exclusive features for MT4 and MT5. Okay, and this you will see very good things that you can do with your pending orders with the other stuff. So just come here and enjoy. Eric, I will show you a drawing tool. Also, there is a drawing tool on this webinar. Just please, Eric, remind me to show you a day before we have this webinar. So I will do that, no problem. Now, okay, so let's see a quick update before we close this live trading. Euro dollar is dropping, but we have a buy trade at 1956 and 1908 is our stop loss. Potential target first is 1985 and the upward target is 2050. And I personally also have running a pound yen trade. Okay, pound yen trade, also running trade on 146.07 and 15 with 146.70 stop. Low risk trades. Let's see. Try to risk profits. If you made profits on session recap, try to risk that, not more than that. One few questions more and then we are ready to go. Yes, Roy, this is something new for MT4 Supreme Edition. You will see that. Free drawing, you will also see that, Eric. This is EMA 89. Okay, so EMA 89, that is what I always use on this template. So yeah, EMA 89. Okay, yeah, so indeed this is it. Let's see if I have one more question regarding. Robert is asking, isn't the CCI on pound yen telling us that there will be more downside? You know how I use CCI indicator? This is oversold. When price is oversold in uptrend, I tend to find a confluence. If the price is oversold and if the price is in the POC zone, that is a signal for me to make a buy entry. Because in uptrend, I buy when price is oversold. In downtrend, I sell when price is overbought. That is how I do it. And thank you for comments, Ignacio and everyone. 4-hour time frame, you see, it's not the CCI. It's just I use a 4-hour time frame not for entries with this method. I just use it to make an assessment of an overall trend. For me, this is still uptrend, and this candle is bullish. When I place a trend line here, I see that there were a lot of buying in the past. So at this point, you see the CCI, it's going down, but it tells me that it could also spike. It's still above zero line. It's still above zero line, so it's still uptrend, but on 1-hour time frame, it's below zero line. So it's oversold. So that is why I made entries. Okay, and euro dollar is still, well, it's still close to entry position. So let's see. Dollar yen is still valid. You can try to make an entry, but I would be careful now with dollar yen because of crude oil inventories. Also, my pound yen is endangered because of crude oil inventories. So please take care. These are 2 entries that I made today. Actually, those are 3 entries, and I think it's more than enough. We don't want to over risk. Also, one more thing. I will show you results of session recap, of course, on Monday, as always. How does crude oil affect yen? It affects equities, and equities affect yen a lot. And pound yen tends to move a lot after the crude oil is announced. Also, dollar CAD should move a lot, so pay attention. Thank you guys for listening. Let's see what we will have. Crude oil should not affect euro dollar a lot. So let's see how our trades will go. I hope that some of them will come in profits as we had for session recap. But as always, Wednesday maybe is the most risky day just because there are a lot of news announcements, including crude oil. But guys, real traders trade real money and, well, always according to risk. Thank you guys. As always, I am there to help you, to teach you how to trade, to make money. Be here with me. Sign up for more webinars. Send me an emails. Ask whatever is not clear. You have me always backing up. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon. Cheers.